We close our eyes and we're here. There are no streetlights here, but we can all see just fine. The light comes from the pulse of the pre-recorded tribal drums, subwoofing from the back walls of the first floors of the clubs that spill open into the streets. The light is dark red. The light shines from the smoothed-over lines on her face as she passes me, and from where her customer's sweaty palm grips hers, the light throbs through the compressed cracks. In fact, the light leaps from the undulating bare backs of the girls. So many girls that line the street, the sourceless light by which we see is blood red. The light peaks in spotlighting streaks around the smoky silhouettes bending and bouncing in the towers of windows that watch over us as we walk. The light clinks and swirls in our drinks as we heartily toast our own successes and impatiently drink to each other's. The light slaps from the cards and the bills I can see through the gaps in the gamblers huddled around their tables, shouldering out the beggars to get tripped over by the weary prostitutes and their shifting-eyed customers. The light is dim, but I can't quite look right at it. It assaults me, licks me, and seizes me, illuminating me to that world like a proud parent. I'm breathing it in like cigarette smoke, and then we wake up. All of us, we wake up. And we're staring at our computer screens again, at that empty bottle, that pile of things we couldn't afford, that stack of assignments, at him or her between the sheets next to us, at our outstretched, trembling fists, at our friends' disappointed, concerned faces again. We were there on that street again, weren't we? But this time something is different. We see all these things in a dim, blood-red haze. The light's supposed to stay there. It never shines from us. The light glows from our fingertips and from behind our eyes. We panic. What if somebody should realize where we've been? We put on more clothes. No one can know, and the light shines through. We superglue masks on, the blood-red headlights. We can't let anyone see. We hide in our homes, our schools, our jobs. We hide in our churches. The light is unrelenting. We need thicker masks. We need thicker walls. We need to get further away from each other to hide what we've done to cover this light. I don't care if everyone else has it too. This guilt, this evil pumping through their veins. No one's seeing it on me. I don't need their condemnation. And in all this, the only consolation is fitting in easier when we close our eyes and we're back on that street again. Love for sale, computer screens, empty bottles, party scenes, old men holding hands with teens, dollars falling, slot machines, trashy street that no one cleans, dirty dancing kings and queens whose crowns are clouds of light like rotting cherries. Caked on dark lipstick, coagulated blood, the heart of a deep fire. We wake up again. We were there again. I haven't seen another person in months. I stumble around blind, overdressed, still unable to mask the red light squirming from my pores. I'm tired of hiding, of masking, of acting. We take pills to throw up, reenacting again and again our feeble attempts to pull off leaves as the roots drink deep in the red light of our lives. Father, forgive us. In our communal guilt, we find knives and slit open our veins, fluttering eyelids, strobe lighting channels of blood light, weaving tributaries, dripping tapestries, sliding down our dirty skin. At least now I'll never go back to that street again. I surrender. And with the roar of many waters, a flood extinguishes my heart. And as I drown, suspended, silent, still, the light around me is brilliant and clear. The voice invoking me, come with me, child, to a new street. There are no streetlights there, but we can all see just fine. Where does the light come from? The light comes from your reflection in the smile in his eyes. And then we wake up.